Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gamblers Campaign for the F-16 in DCS World, and welcome to Mission 9, Shayrat Missile Strike. The briefing for this one is that the Syrian government has just carried out a chemical weapon attack on a rebel-held town with massive civilian casualties. The US is responding by doing a punitive strike against a Syrian government airbase, Shayrat, and we are going to take part in that. Now, this is a massive coordinated strike with multiple assets. Most of the legwork is going to be done by the Navy, launching Tomahawk missiles. What our particular flight is doing is going inland, sitting to the east of the airbase, and we're going to be on site to do any seed operations that need to be done to take out any launchers, particularly anything that is threatening the Tomahawks as they're coming in. We do have our own dedicated cap flight up, and there are more assets out at sea there to also do seed operations and cap support out on that side of things. So, very complex mission, let's jump in.
Man, I hate flying sea wet. Yeah, we'll be over solid ground on this one.
And looks like we'll have the best seats to enjoy the Sea Lamb show. You got your popcorn ready?
Always. Break, heads up, start 11 to 15.
1 same and 10. That's from Death Star.
9-9, iPhone 7-3. Round 2 at Death Star. Shell 6-1, 9. Bandit to Shell 7-1. Recommend you push to track Bravo. Shell 7-1, roger. 9-9, iPhone 7-3. We're detecting activity at Death Star, likely taxi aircraft.
So Death Star here is the code name of the Russian mainstay that is providing info to the Syrians.
9, Weasel 2-1, flight checking in, fly F-16 en route, windmill. Weasel 2-1, 9, roger. iPhone 7-3, 9, low down, dead stop. Wait 1 night. Bring contact on the taxiway. Expect company soon. Night copies. Break. Snake 2-1 from night. Night. Go. Say ETA for haunted house. 4 Mike. Night copies. Two, dirt, Hornet, 055.
1, roger. That must be Aleppo.
I've got a whole load of other code words that are being used in this mission, so Hornet here is referring to the SA-11, a lot of other odd names being thrown around just to confuse enemy comms.
2, dirt, Bumblebee, 050.
Raj. 2, check right, 30.
Weasel 3-1, Overlord. 2,
Send it for Weasel 3-1.
Python 7-3, send yellow hat for Death Star, 6 to 9.
Weasel 3-1, roger. 2-1, switch air-to-air buster.
Python 7-3, 10 down, Death Star. 2, roger. I knew Ivan wasn't gonna sit this one out. Nice.
Yeah, looks like it.
Snake 2-1, 9, roger, stand by.
So these are the Russians launching to possibly intercept us at this point. We're not at war with Russia, and the Russians do know about our attack, but they are going to be interfering because they're allies of the Syrian regime.
99. Pop up. Side. 321 47 7,000. 2. Nail. 285. Mainstay.
Roger.
Joker 41. Nail. 030. Mainstay. 2. Nails. 260. Fulcrum.
Roger.
99. Pop up. Side. 330 at 49,000. Track east. 2 contacts. Outgo out of Minstow.
So here we're being tracked by fulcrums who are coming in behind us.
99. New picture. 2 groups. First group. Bullseye. 325. 48. 12,000. Track north. Mainstay. Second group. Bullseye. 335 at 41. 15,000. Track east. Outlaw. 91. Diesel 31 Overlord. Catch up. Group. Bullseye. 340 at 38. 0,000. Bandit. Fast. Hot.
Overlord Weasel 31, roger.
Overlord. Engine 31. On station. Factory. Command 31, Overlord, roger. Heads up, middle group, bullseye, 350, 35, 0,000. Track, southwest, and recommend. Hitman 31, copies. Command 31, intercept vector 315, Buster. Hitman 31, copies. Diesel 31, Overlord, the bandits are gaining on you.
Overlord Weasel 31, roger. Weasel 3, commit. 2-1, in place turn, 180, go.
So at this point the fulcrums are getting too close to us, so are beginning to be a threat, so we are going to turn around and face them so that we can defend ourselves if needed. Again, these are not technically hostile, but they are trying to interfere with us. Now I do have a bit of an issue. I've got something misbound here, and so my radar is very much not where it's supposed to be, but I do manage to actually get a lock on these guys.
Diesel 31, Overlord, bandit group turning west and north.
Weasel 31.
Diesel 31, skip it, resume.
Weasel 31, roger. 2-1, turning back to waypoint 3.
2.
So yeah, us turning around and looking at them was enough to scare off the Russians, and so we can now return to our mission.
Command 31, Overlord. Send it for Hitman. Skip it, send it for Captain. Bullseye 050 for 60 and 040 for 80. Hitman 31 copy. Marcat 050 60 040 80 Wilco. Overlord, Hitman 31. Hitman 31, go. Request picture. Hitman 31, group only 15 miles north from Death Star, no factor. Hitman 31.
2, we'll set up shop here. Check switches, sensors on garden.
2.
Overlord Weasel 31 in position,
No
backyard.
losses on my RWR so far. Weasel 31, Overlord, roger.
Same, sensors on garden. Let's have a closer look.
So set up an orbit and start looking at the target. Shayrat Airport is codenamed Garden here, and so just have a look around at that with the targeting pod. Now we are only armed with harms here, so we can't attack anything that isn't a radar emitter, but our other role is to provide eyes on the site just to see what is going on to relay back.
Check. 2 is tally on 2. Correction. 3 groups of contacts in Garden. These may be our locks.
Roger. Pretty good view from up here.
99. T-3 for Heimdall. Joker 4-1, stop. 99, Overlord, picture, 2 groups, stack, bullseye, 340 for 57. First group, 27,000, bandit. Second group, mainstay, 33,000, Overlord monitor. Weasel 3-1, Overlord.
Overlord Weasel 3-1, go.
Confirm you have good visual on Garden.
That's affirmative, Overlord.
Roger. Greyhound away. 9 minutes, 20 seconds. Sorry, my phone. 5 minutes, done. Contact, scroll, bullseye, 70, 26, 700. Correct, left. Confirm, kill. Wait, 5 minutes. Positive contact. We'll call it off. 9, my phone. Contact reported. Roger. 99, my phone, 73. Home fleet active. Bullseye, 355. 5.
Now for some reason something goes wrong here and my targeting pod just starts slewing up, and it's not actually the targeting pod that is doing it, just the sensor, the speed point on the ground is just constantly moving. I have no idea why this happened. I tried a lot of different things to fix it. It wasn't a control that was being held down, just for some reason this was occurring. It does eventually fix itself, but unfortunately for now what that means is that I effectively can't use the targeting pod to get visuals, which does unfortunately mean that we miss out on seeing everything that goes on, but we will still get some action and other systems do still work.
Keep your eyes on Garden. Monitor for splashes, focused on the briefed areas.
2.
And then things start to kick off a little bit.
Here we go. 2, you still got eyes on Garden?
Break right, chat.
Roger. One's defensive.
So without being able to look at it with my targeting pod, I decided to get a little bit closer and have a look with the Harm Seeker, and unfortunately then immediately get launched on, so have to very much go defensive here, turning and evading while missiles are coming up at me.
Check the ramp in the middle of the north taxiway. There are 4 jets just sitting there.
They chose the wrong parking spot.
But I do manage to evade those missiles without too much trouble, and so I am still safe at this point.
1, 2. Heads up. SAM launch. Garden. 99. SAM launch. Garden.
Roger, my RWR is clean.
Those missiles flew west. They must be shooting at our Greyhounds.
Roger. Overlord, Weasel 3-1, Sam out of Garden, going after the Greyhound.
Weasel 3-1, Roger. You are cleared to engage the unit.
Overlord, Weasel 3-1, engaging Wasps at Garden.
Weasel 3-1, Overlord, Roger.
Two, one, fighter to fighter, line abreast. Shooter, AGM 88, in from the east, off north, sort north. Lead takes 2 southern launchers.
2, Roger. Engaging.
I do mess up here again. I kind of get a lock, then decide actually I should go to the weapon screen so I can see which one is the north, which one is the south, and then can't see them on the weapon screen, so go back to the HAD. So do waste some time there.
Weasel 3-2, Magnum, Northern Wasp. This is ours on 7-3. Missiles have impacted.
Weasel 3-1, Magnum, Wasp.
Damn! Shit, high!
What a sight.
So I am launched on here, but I target and then fire off a second before going evasive.
Weasel 3-1, Magnum, second Wasp, Garden.
Jack, Blair, caution. Caution.
So at this point I've got multiple launchers on me. I did get rather close there. I should have been keeping my distance, but just trying to bleed them of energy, changing around, turn around and look around at one point, use my night vision to see the launcher trails, and then just try and continue to bleed them.
Weasel 3-1, slash Wasp.
Unfortunately here one of the missiles has a near miss and only does a little bit of damage without killing the Cub launcher, or Cub radar even.
Weasel 3-2, Shack, Wasp.
And there, that missile gets a kill, but it gets called in by my teammate, so I think that one was launched on the wrong site. I was rushing to get those missiles off, so I probably messed something up there. But it seemed to work out in the end, and they do go offline.
Weasel 3-2, Southern Wasp, faded.
Weasel 3-1, Roger. Overlord, Weasel 3-1, good hits, 2 by Wasp, neutralized, 1 faded.
Weasel 3-1, Overlord, Roger.
For some reason, with whatever I was doing there, it seems to have fixed whatever the random glitch was on the TGP, and now I can get good views just to see all of the various burning hangars and sites that have been hit by the Tomahawks.
I think that's it. Looks like all the endpoints on my side were hit.
Roger, same here. All shelters are burning with additional damage on nearby equipment. Stand by, reporting to Overlord. Overlord, Weasel 3-1.
Weasel 3-1, Overlord, send it.
3-1 send honey jar.
Weasel 3-1, Overlord copies honey jar. One, two, heads up, dirt, Bumblebee 220.
Roger.
So that's an SA3 coming online, but we're out of its range. Honey jar is the order for mission complete, and we are safe to RTB. And so we start doing that. The return journey is a little bit of an issue though.
99, Overlord, honey jar. Miller time. 2, SA2, Delta 4-1, call. Delta 4-1,
One's clear, let's flow north. Rejoin.
2, Weasel 2-1, copies honey jar. Weasel 2-1, flight start. 9 copies honey jar. Right, Snake 2-1, remain on stage. 9, Snake 2-1, roger.
Overlord, Weasel 3-1 is RTB.
Weasel 3-1, Overlord, clear target. And is still active northwest of Death Star. Recommending you pass waypoint 6, heading 342 until you are stay. Then turn left toward Oak Lake.
Overlord, Weasel 3-1, copy. Maintain 342 after passing waypoint 6. Turn when we are east of McBay.
Good, read that. Break. Hitman 3-1, same plane time. Hitman 3-1, we're 0.30. Roger, maintain first position, monitor Death Star. Hitman 3-1, roger.
Overlord, Weasel 3-1, Alpha check the tanker.
Mexico 1, track golf. Report to for 112, 18000.
Roger, thank you. Okay, 2, we have 110 miles to Texaco or around 160 miles to home. How's your fuel?
I should make it home.
Roger, we'll decide when we make waypoint 6.
2, copy.
Let's continue northwest as advised by Overlord, but skimming around the western edge of the Hornet attack envelope ahead. 2, go trail.
So we're kind of threading the needle here between a Syrian SA-11 site and the Russian fighters, and just need to squeeze through.
Weasel 3-1, Overlord, flying toward Cap near Death Star. Recommend you turn north.
Overlord, Weasel 3-1, unable. We would get in the firing envelopes of Hornet and Bumblebee to our northwest.
Weasel 3-1, Overlord, roger.
And unfortunately, although it's easy enough to stay away from the SA-11 and SA-3 since they're fixed, the fighters on the other hand have the ability to move.
2, spiked. Flanker D. Weasel 3-1, Overlord, heads up, through, bullseye, 342 for 59, 7,000, bandit, now hot.
Overlord, Weasel 3-1, roger.
Overlord, Snake 2-1, commit bandit, bullseye, 342 for 59. Snake 2-1, Overlord, roger. Overlord, Snake 2-1, lock station. Snake 2-1, Overlord, roger, weapon pull. Overlord, Snake 2-1, weapon pull.
Drifted a little bit further to the east, and unfortunately that's put me just within range of the SA-11, so I'm really having to thread this very carefully.
Snake 2-1, Overlord, headed to the south. Get in front of them. Overlord, Snake
But thankfully the bandits turn away, so now I just need to get away from the SA-11 and we are good.
2-1, stay fuel.
I can still RTB.
Roger, let's RTB directly.
So yeah, we were given the option to do a night air-to-air refueling there, but I didn't see any need to. I'm actually well above Joker fuel at this point and was nowhere near bingo, and so I had plenty of fuel just to do a direct return, and so happy to do that. And yeah, all in all, that was a really, really fun mission. I'm not sure what went wrong with the targeting pod there. There was just something weird. I could see it on the HSD that the actual location of the speed point was just constantly moving. No matter what I did, I could recenter it, but then it would just immediately start moving again. No idea what was causing that. There were no controls being put in. This isn't the same as the drifting issue that I've had previously. This is something else. A little bit awkward there, but still managed the mission anyway. Unfortunately, seemed to have messed up with the missile launches there, and one of them didn't quite hit home, and so I did lose some points on that. Probably launched on the wrong target, and then it was like retargeting midway, something along those lines. So a bit unfortunate, but did manage the mission, and with me probably not meant to be running Weasel there, but I did run Weasel for the incoming Tomahawks, and so no Tomahawks got shot down. So even though we didn't get all of the SA-6 radars, the attack was 100% complete, which is all good. So yeah, fun mission, technical issues aside, and very much looking forward to the next one. Hope you are all enjoying as well, and I hope to catch you for the next one. Until then, remember to be kind to yourselves and everyone else. Cheers.